How Vietnam became the world's newest tourism powerhouse. It feels different now. If you travel through Vietnam today, something feels different. It's no longer the quiet, hidden destination many travelers once stumbled upon. Now it feels global. In the streets of Hanoi, in the beaches near Da Nang, and in the buzzing energy of Ho Chi Minh City, you see it everywhere.
Tourists from Europe, Asia, the Americas, all in the same cafes, the same markets, the same viewpoints. And that raises a surprising question. How did Vietnam go from an underrated travel destination to one of the fastest growing tourism hotspots in the world? Because this didn't happen by accident. It happened through a series of strategic decisions that completely reshaped the country.
Not long ago, Vietnam was largely an underdog destination, a raw, authentic alternative for backpackers that often sat in the shadow of its more famous neighbors. But that secondary status has vanished. The transformation began in earnest in 2024, when the country welcomed nearly 18 million visitors, effectively erasing the impact of previous global disruptions. But 2025 was the true breakout year. Arrivals shattered all previous records, climbing to 21.2 million and positioning Vietnam as one of the fastest-growing tourism markets on the planet. This momentum has only steepened as we've moved into 2026. The first quarter of the year saw consistent, multi-million visitor months, proving that this isn't a temporary spike, but a fundamental expansion of the industry. Crucially, the identity of the traveler has changed too. Vietnam is no longer dependent on just regional traffic. An unprecedented surge from India, Europe, and long-haul markets shows that the country has reached a new level of global appeal. It is no longer just a stop on the Southeast Asian trail, it is the destination. So, what ignited this explosive growth? It wasn't luck. It was a calculated overhaul of how the country functions. Let's break down the mechanics.
For years, one of Vietnam's biggest barriers was access. Travelers often described the visa process as slow or complicated. Then, everything changed. Starting in 2023, Vietnam significantly reformed its entry system. E-visas were expanded to allow longer stays of up to 90 days and introduced multiple entry options, making it far easier for travelers to explore not just Vietnam, but the wider Southeast Asian region. At the same time, Vietnam expanded visa exemptions for selected countries and simplified entry procedures for a growing number of international markets. The result was immediate. Vietnam became not just a short stop, but a long-stay destination. And when a country removes friction at the border, tourism doesn't slowly grow, it accelerates.
Vietnam's success comes from its incredible variety of landscapes. Instead of offering just one type of scenery, the country has many different environments in one place. In the north, you'll find stunning mountains like Ha Giang. In the center, there are massive caves and unique marble mountains. In the south, the Mekong Delta offers a tropical maze of rivers and floating life. Because of this diversity, Vietnam has something for everyone, whether you love hiking in the mountains or relaxing on the beach.
Vietnam stands out because you get a lot for what you spend. It's not just about being cheap, it's about getting high-quality experiences at a lower price. In 2026, you can still enjoy luxury hotels, amazing food, and fast internet in Vietnam for much less than in Europe or North America. This has attracted not only budget travelers, but also families and digital nomads who stay longer and spend more while they're there.
But growth like this cannot happen without infrastructure, so Vietnam invested heavily in transforming its transport and tourism capacity. One of the most important developments is the Long Thanh International Airport project near Ho Chi Minh City, designed to significantly increase international passenger capacity once fully operational. Alongside this, airports in major hubs such as Hanoi and coastal regions have been expanded, and new international flight routes continue to open. On the ground, expressways and transport links are improving connectivity between key destinations across the country. Looking ahead, Vietnam is also developing long-term plans for high-speed rail corridors that could eventually connect major economic and tourism centers. This isn't just expansion, it's a full redesign of national mobility.
For decades, Vietnam's global identity was shaped by its history. But that narrative has evolved. Today, Vietnam is positioning itself as a diverse, multi-experience destination. It's known for its cuisine, its landscapes, its culture, and its rapidly developing tourism infrastructure. Iconic destinations like Ha Long Bay and Hoi An Ancient Town have become globally recognized travel highlights. At the same time, Vietnam is actively expanding beyond traditional tourist hubs. Smaller coastal towns, mountain regions, and rural destinations are increasingly promoted to distribute tourism more evenly and sustainably. The result is a country that offers not just one experience, but many different layers of travel within a single destination.
Tourism in Vietnam is not just cultural, it is economic strategy. The government officially recognizes tourism as a key spearhead industry in national development. It contributes a significant share to the national economy and supports millions of jobs across transport, hospitality, food services, and related sectors. This makes tourism one of the most important employment drivers in the country. In simple terms, when tourism grows in Vietnam, entire local economies grow with it.
And here's the most important part. Vietnam's tourism growth is not random. It is guided by long-term planning. The country has set clear development targets for continued growth in international arrivals over the coming years, supported by infrastructure expansion and global marketing strategies. The focus is not just on increasing numbers, but on improving quality. Higher value tourism, sustainable development, ecotourism expansion, and stronger global branding. Looking further ahead, Vietnam has outlined long-term aspirations to position itself as a leading global tourism destination by mid-century. These are strategic targets, not guarantees, but they reflect the scale of ambition driving the sector forward.
From visa reforms and billion-dollar airports to stunning landscapes and strong affordability, Vietnam has achieved something rare. It hasn't just attracted tourists, it has reshaped its global image. But now comes the real question: is this only the beginning of Vietnam's rise? Or has it already reached its peak? Can it grow even bigger without losing the magic that drew the world in? Share your thoughts in the comments.
Thank you for watching. Be sure to check out the related video on your screen for more fascinating content. Explore our channel for even more exciting videos. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to GlobeGazette for more incredible stories. Your support means everything to us. We look forward to seeing you in the next video.